turn our attention to the weekend now. It's a long one for some folks, and Mac has that Memorial Day forecast.
You know, Mike, you remember, we've been through some Memorial Days where we just had terrible weather and some good weather, and this one is going to be one for the record books, folks, and you need to keep your eyes on the weather over the next 5 days as things are going to get complicated. We're looking at 80 degrees for us. We're looking at upper 70s, and that's right now. That's the morning temperatures. So it's a warm, a very humid atmosphere and ripe and ready to go for some interesting changes. Now, last couple of days, we had high pressure on top of us, giving us the really hot weather into the 90s. That pressure has dropped a little bit, and so now we're going to be seeing more and more clouds develop today. In fact, this afternoon, we're going to see some storms fire in far west Texas, and then we get into the picture. Now, this is the long-range rainfall. This is the GFS for anybody who wants to worry. We start off today, Friday. We go to Saturday, and we start seeing some isolated showers. These are fairly garden variety. And then we go to Sunday, and we can start seeing bigger rains up in the hill country. A lot of people travel hill country on Memorial Day. It's important to know that it's going to get stormy there. Monday, we start seeing bigger storms all over the hill country, and our area included. In fact, we're looking at already an inch of rain. This is the rainfall totals through the next 5 days. And then we go to Tuesday, and you can see a whopping 3 inches. So the computer models are telling us we could be in a flood situation by the time we get all the way to Wednesday of next week. So that's important for you to keep your heads up on the weather. Other things to think about over the weekend. The official hurricane forecast from the National Hurricane Center came in at 60% above average, 60% chance of an overactive week season, as a matter of fact. In fact, they're looking for 13 to 19 named storms, and that's a lot because it's all going to happen in about 2-3 months. So we already did Arthur, and we're going to go through the alphabet, probably up to Renee and Sally. So if you start seeing storms in the OPRS, you know we've had a very busy season. So it's something to consider as we get on into the weekend. Right now, we have no rain around the area. If you happen to be driving, we had some storms up in North Texas, but they're collapsing at this hour. Whatever we had in northern Mexico has also collapsed as well. But as I mentioned, far North Texas gets under the heavy weather today. As we get closer to the weekend, it's going to start getting into our region. Here's the reason for it. A, the low pressure is now arriving, and B, we're going to have this big monster here roll over the plains. So instead of being hot and hazy, we're going to be looking at some stormy weather as our atmosphere is going to be quite unstable. So when does it get here? Isolated on Saturday, numerous on Sunday and Monday, and Tuesday it begins to decrease, but it stays on the showery side through the middle of next week. Well, that's your 7-day forecast. We'll toss it back to Mike.
All right. Thank you, Matt.